It's Christmas season, and there's a lot of daily missions that are easy to forget. Stay tuned to the end to see if you're completing all of them.
Shake the ass, keep it jiggling and rock them hips. Make a wife with a mix with a vibe so crisp. Feeling itchy for a minute, shit, my mind just simped. Fuck, but I like that shit.
One of the first things I like to do when I log in is I like to come over here to my guild. I like to make sure that when I go to my guild, I go to my guild members and I cheer people on. If you're going to be in a guild, which I do recommend that you do because it's another form of currency that you can gain in order to help purchase other items, that you do cheer people on because that's energy that you can give to them, and in turn you get lucky because sometimes people are nice and give you energy as well. As a courtesy, I tend to always, when I log in, give at least one of my cheers to the guild master, and then I just choose randomly the other people inside the guild. For the sake of ease today, I'm just going to do this one right here. Excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and move on from the guild, and again, that is nice to have that little currency going on because when you go up here to the exchange shop, what you get from your guild allows you to purchase things like souls and multi-Z power and tickets and the slot removers. It's really a helpful thing because it's more resources that you can use. After that, I do go to the events, and I immediately come over to special. I like to work my way from the right over to the left. I don't really have a reason why. That's just the way that I like to work it, but I do always recommend that whenever you have a mission that allows you to do one a day, you do that one a day. And if you have all the challenges filled out, then you can just use your skip ticket and your energy and just breeze right through it, and right there's the first energy out of the 10 that you have to do for the day anyway. So you get your 50 Kid Goku, your really good amount of gold, which does add up, and if you do this every day, you get an absurd amount of resources, and there's no excuses for not being able to get these done just in a short amount of time. I make sure that I do the friendship one because it's just, I try to rotate as many people as possible, and I really want to make sure that I'm getting people's friendships up because it seems like that's just not only a way to get really cool resources for your account, like for example custom cards for your hand, but it also allows you to complete missions that say like, oh, you need 15 friends at level 5 in order to get 100, you need 17, you need 18, there are missions that do that, and this is a team that I've built called the Friendship Team, which is just because I have a rotating team of people that I'm trying to build up specifically friendship, just so I can complete those missions. I don't expect this to be difficult. I can one-shot things, so it's no big deal. Just running through it, that was Zenkai 18. I believe I only have her at level 1 Zenkai. I don't play androids very often, and I know how good she is. It's just I have very little resources, and I have to pick and choose. It's like I can get a little bit of everything, and I can spread myself thin like that, but when it comes down to where I want to put a majority of my resources, I have to decide what team I want to play at that point. And for me, I tend to rotate between Fusion Warrior. I do enjoy God Key, and I know those are like the classic standards that it's like, oh, everybody's playing them, but I do like Fusion Warrior more. Broly's my favorite character, and I've liked him back before he was good. But I don't know. I haven't really played him since the Holy Trinity, really. And it's not because I switch with the meta, which, I mean, I guess we all have to do to a degree, just because certain things just get completely outclassed, and that's just the way power creep handles. But, we move on and we adapt. After I do my upgrades, I move over to story, and I make sure that I do the Zenkaiable extremes. I have already finished Raditz, and I've already recently finished Nappa, and I mean, I just recently finished Nappa. But Vegeta, I'm going to continue to do daily. I do not bother with this middle one here, because that middle one is just a way for me to lose my energy. I'd rather just do the one energy daily and build him up. The fact that I've been able to do this solely with Nappa to the point that I 100%ed Nappa at 7 Zenkai without ever doing any of the extra middle ones tells me I can easily do that with Vegeta. So there's absolutely no reason why I have to put extra resources in, and same goes for you guys. And I also recommend that, of course, for any other of these Zenkai Extremes, because they're clearly going to be around long enough that you can play the long game and just do the skip, do the one pull for 100 Zenkai C power, and look at that. Over time, it does pay off. This was completely coincidental. I actually had no idea where Frieza was, so that's actually really cool. That just proved my point that that's 20 days in, and I have that now. Well, maybe not 20 days, because you, of course, have the missions that give you the Zenkai power for him as well. But still, that's always nice. I don't think I can do this mission until he's 7 stars. Is that correct? Can I just do that? Ooh, I can do that mission. Might as well, right? We're here. Let's get that Frieza into a team. Oh, you know what? Let's go to my LOE team. It's been so long. Let's dust it off. I don't even have the new Frieza yet. Wish I did, though. Okay. Let's replace you momentarily. And we'll go into our EX, and we'll bring that Frieza out. What do you think, guys? And there he is. Bam. We'll do just an auto equipment check on him real quick. Do you think I can beat him? That's the good question here. Oh, we're going to get to see him in action at Zenkai level 2. But then again, I didn't even do any of his ability upgrades on his... Oh no, that was really scurry. For a moment there, I thought I was going to get hit, guys. I really did. I thought for sure. Oh no, I'm scared. At least I'm ready for the next set, the next volley. Oh my god, he is hitting hard. I really overplayed my hand there a little, didn't I? Yep. So this is not a fight that I'm ready for yet. I'll just keep ranking him up, and over time I'll start feeding him some souls and some upgrades so that I can get his stat ups on his chart. Yep, can't even. Look at that. If I can just get out of this, maybe I can get my Rising Rush off. I know. Oh my god, and there it is. So yeah, I'm definitely not ready for that fight yet. That's okay. We're going to move on from this, and we can always come back to this another day. In the meantime, if you were able to beat that mission, that's very cool. Go ahead and leave a comment down and just brag about how you were able to do so, and what is your current Zenkai ranking on Extreme Frieza. Let's see here, going out. And we do have these, which we're going to come back to them in a minute. I do want to make sure that I set my adventure, so I'm going to go ahead and knock these out real fast. We're going to do, I'm going to do 6 of them, because you always want to make sure that you leave one open for the 23-hour one that you get daily, because that's just a really good payout. And I like to put the 23-hour one at the bottom of my adventure slots, because that way I'm not spending my black cards for anything less than the 23 hours, except for, of course, the other 7-hour slot. Sometimes I do 2 23-hour ones. I don't know. I get kind of lazy with the adventures sometimes. They're just payouts. But here's 23. We'll go ahead and just sit these in real quick. I don't even care who goes out on these missions. It doesn't bother me. I have personally gone through and brought everybody up to level 5,000. Every single one of these characters, every hero, every extreme, every sparking is at level 5,000. I am almost completed bringing every character's Z slots, all of them, to 100%. And that is just, again, I've been playing since 2 months before the game released, and that's just like, over time it amasses. It really is incredible. I can't even recognize this account anymore. It doesn't even feel like my account. It feels like something like it's taken a life of its own almost. Um, okay, so let's see here. Going into events again. We'll do recommended. You can do sparking or extreme. There are some extreme units that I would recommend using it on, ones that you can quickly get them to their next Z ability. But personally, I always think sparking is the better way to go. I know. I don't know. It's just when you're doing 50 for 50, it's not like it's 100 extreme for 50 sparking. If it was 100 extreme for 50 sparking, then I would probably say that you should take the 100 extreme. But 50 for 50 sparkings are more rare, and you should be working on getting as many of your sparkings up to at least 7 gold stars as possible, because you never know who's going to Zenkai next. And in that regard, you always have a priority. Oh my god, the NPC got me, really? You always have a priority to maintain your characters as far as what level and ranking they're at. So if you see a banner that is specifically pulling high and you're like, I could get that character to level 6 because everybody has been saying that he could be the next Zenkai, then it's always a good time to boost those numbers up whenever you can, whenever you see a promotion for sparking material. Alright, I believe I'm already carrying one, so that should go to, yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you who I've actually been putting that on lately. I've been giving that solely to Jiren. So we're going to go ahead and feed Jiren his daily treats. We're going to give him this 50. Hello. And then I'm going to go to present, and I'm going to accept and claim the 50 that we just earned. Here we go. Gonna feed him another 50. And just like that, he's within striking distance of the next star. And we're gonna go ahead and give him this final 200 that he solely needed. That's what I'm talking about. 30% to rival universe or powerful opponent, base strike attack and defense during battle. After him, I'm going to be working on Goku Black. He's going to be the next person that I'm building up. I want him at 6 stars. And then we'll see who we do from there. Maybe I'll even host a poll who you guys think that I should be working on after I finish Goku Black. So anyway, we're going to continue going back to events here, and there were more things to accomplish. There's the Super Scout battle here. There are 3 missions you can do a day. I always recommend shoot for 7 stars. Now, I have the God Keys, all of them are 7 stars right now. The Saiyans, all of them are 7 stars right now. But for Frieza Force, I still need to get that first guy. So we're going to go ahead and bring him, see if we can get him higher, because I forget his name. He was introduced in Super, and he was very short-lived. He was one of Sorbet's guys. But when he first came out in this game, he was definitely a good tank. So if the Saiyan villains got extremes, and now we're at Frieza, it only stands to reason that we're going to continue getting villain extremes in sequential order of when they came out. So eventually we're going to get Frieza, the second form, and the third form, fourth form. Well, I don't think there is a fourth form extreme. Is there? Anyway, eventually, as we go down the line, there will be a lot more Zenkai extremes, and I believe that that'll definitely be one of them, the Red Tauros right there. This is my favorite one to do every day, and if you are not doing it every day, then you must look yourself in the eye in the mirror and question why you are deciding not to do this every day. Every day you get access to, look at this, one energy, one skip ticket, that's it, and look at what you get. All of this for Zenkais. basically being thrown at you. Enjoy that. Do with it what you will. Okay, moving on, we're going to continue. There are 3 missions in the Super Gogeta mission area that are once a day. Make sure to do them. As you can see, this is another good reward. You get these soul orbs and an extra energy, and you get your tickets. And finally, just regular souls, the red ones that you use to boost up your stat blocks. But still, it is good value. You can't beat the value, 1 energy and 1 ticket. That's nothing. Here we go. Going back to events, is there anything we missed? We still have the Ultra Space-Time Rush. Always look at your days. You've got 3 days left on the Vegito. I've already finished that, but if you haven't, I always make sure that I get those gold starred because it's nice to get these free-to-play characters when you can. I will be doing an entire episode of me beating the Rising Battle Vegeta, which will be happening soon. We're going to do just a little bit more here. We're going to do the hyperdimensional co-op mode, and as you can see, we have now switched into Broly. I unfortunately did not get to play yesterday's co-op mode, but today we're going to go ahead and break this in, and it looks like that this is going to ask for Fusion Warrior, God Key, powerful opponent, sagas from the movies. So it really, this wants you to have Gogeta, the new Gogeta. Let's see if I auto-select who this wants me to use. Really? What an interesting choice. I am going to have to allow that because I don't really think I have a dispute for you right now. Let's see here. No. Wow, yellow is the weakest color, and I am outmatched on that yellow. That's okay, we're going to go ahead and run with it and see if anybody will take me as a partner in this co-op mode. Yep. See, that's the thing is I just got that Vegito just yesterday, and I haven't finished training him up yet. So I guess he's one of the couple exceptions. Him and Bergamo, and I believe there was a third person that I had pulled for the first time, and I hadn't yet trained them up at all, which I will be setting them today after this. Come on! One of the top priorities in co-op mode is to just get your Dragon Balls out. Seriously, I know I feel like a button masher right now. But it's kind of easy when you've got a partner to play off of. I just kind of try to get the Rising Rush to go as quickly as possible. I wait for my opponent. I make sure that my opponent doesn't die. If your partner's getting hit a lot, don't be afraid to switch in for them. You can still dodge after you have switched in for them. So, like highlight your friend and try to be like, oh, I got you, buddy. I can take the hit for you. Because you can still dodge more often than not. And here we go. Look at this. It's about to line up. If I do my blue card first, then he won't trigger because he knows I don't have it yet. He waited for me, so this should line up well. He didn't activate his Rising Rush. Still, though, we should have enough power that after doing both of them, if he's not defeated, he will be pretty low, and there's no reason I see this isn't going to be a victory for the two of us. Let's see if he does his. He should. Ooh, try to get mine back up. Is he just going to go for an alt? What? Is he not Rising Rushing? I don't understand what this person is doing. Is... Oof. Ouch. There we go. Try to break that shield. Can we break that shield and build up meter again? I'd like to get my Rising Rush back up before he uses his again. Well, before he uses his period, I should say. He hasn't used his at all. Okay, if he uses it now, then that'll just give me time to finish building mine. Oh, just need one more Dragon Ball. Just need one more Dragon Ball. What's this guy gonna do? What's this guy gonna do? What's he gonna do? I don't know. Ooh. I always like that card. Here it is. Can we do it? My God, finally. I guess he just wanted to make sure it killed him when we did it together. There we go. We were in perfect sync that time. And that should be all. Yep, that's it. Broly is down. So what you're going to want to do is, of course, do the other two. I'm going to go ahead and leave it right here for that, and I'm going to go over to training mode and set up my training, because you should always, if you have characters, set them. You should easily be able to get resources by doing the story mode, by just doing your daily missions that give you prizes, that give you currency, that let you trade in for training. There's absolutely no reason. I'm sure everybody by now has a whole bunch of training items, and you can easily afford to just get people at a high level whenever you need them to be. I am going to just start with Vegito here because he's a good solid bet to do. I don't like to just keep people waiting. This EX, I'm probably not going to use my gold bells on, so I'm going to just do the silver bells the whole time. And just to keep people growing at the same time, I'm going to put Bergamo down for 1,000. And that should do it. I don't think I can do these on Gohan. I can do it on Videl and Gohan. Look at that. And then we'll set with a father. There we go. There we go. And now in a little bit that's going to reset, and this takes no time whatsoever. Let's see here. We've done co-op. We've done the events. Oh, there was something else, and this is a surprise to me because I had noticed this when I was logging in earlier to see what I was going to be talking about. And something appeared to me that I didn't notice, and it's that I have this strange ticket. I wonder what it could do. Let's find out. Come on. Come on, Broly. Could you imagine if this was Broly? Could you imagine if this was Frieza? I mean, could you imagine if this is Frieza? But could you imagine if this is Broly? And it's not Broly. I mean, it could be Broly, right? It might be Broly. Who's to say? Just because it's Vegeta doesn't mean it's, nothing good. It could be really cool. If you haven't seen it, it's new to you. I mean, I finally got him, and I've actually still got sparking material just for him to eat. No one else is allowed to eat it, so that's kind of funny. I think that means that if I feed it to him, that he should actually rank up, right? So let's go to character list and take a look at this new Turles that we just got. Order received. Here we are. And show details. Do I not? Really? I guess I do not have anything for him to eat. Unless he had to be a higher... I have to pull him again to do that. That's okay. Well, things work out that way sometimes. Well, anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much for joining me today. This has been a very easy look at what your daily missions can look like. You know very well what you have ahead of you. Just do that, and you will be solid. Every time you log in, your account will start to look more and more like you have a lot of money into it, even though you're a free-to-play player. See you next time. Bye.
Yeah, Dad, notice me, got senpai, feeling ultra instinct, Nico so cool, wide board, dream 02 hips, do not lie, co high, move that body, it's a vibe, my guy.